Hey, welcome aboard. Let's get right to why now is a great time for you to buy your first sailboat. During today's journey, I'm going to tell you why you need to buy your first sailboat before it's too late. By the end of this video, you will be on course to buy your first sailboat for all the right reasons. Because I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Damn! Big log. It's right into it. Look at that sucker. Look at that. Boy, how'd you like to be a powerboat or hit that thing? Wow. Ooh, this is a nice one. It's got a spike. That helps to get your boat to the bottom faster. Alone I sail, but never alone, for the sea is my companion, my home. And as I navigate this bay's embrace, I find solace in this sacred space. So let the clouds part and the sun shine bright, and I'll sail into the faded light. For on this perfect April day, I found my heaven here on Galveston Bay. Time is going by so fast right now, and I feel so busy. So when I do get some boat time, I have the choice of doing a project or untying and going sailing. The way time is going, I've just been going sailing lately. All the work that this boat needs will eventually get done, but today we sail. Sailing is the same as it's always been. It never changes. And in a world that's changing faster every day, you'll be part of preserving a heritage and a sailing tradition.
It's the same as it's always been. Yeah, these roads keep us traveling. They're like rivers and wide and deep, who flow from land out into the sea, drawn home.
Where else than on a small sailboat can you untie from the everyday routine and shove off by yourself into adventure, freedom, independence, and it's all contained in a mobile, secluded retreat. Everything on a sailboat is poles apart from life on land. It's an all-encompassing distraction where you can vacate the everyday. Ahoy, me hearties. Hoist the colors and join the YouTube fleet and subscribe now.
Don't be left to the grips of the Kraken.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. I'm out here on the bay doing a little solo sailing. Winds are at 11, gusting to, 18. So it's about as perfect as you can get. It's about 76 degrees. What is today, Wednesday? I'm always sailing in the middle of the week. That's probably a good thing. Let's see how I sail by myself and raise the sails and do everything, drop the anchor. It's easy. I got this line right here. Pull to go to port, let go. It'll head up, go to starboard. Very simple, couldn't be any easier. And nothing ever goes wrong with this system. How easy could that be? And I can be anywhere on the boat. Even if I can't see the horizon, I can go by the sound, you know. You always know when your boat is heading up too much or has fallen off. The boat's really balanced, I guess. I'm gonna see how long I can go without touching it. Wind's very steady right down here on the coast. Now we know the boat doesn't need us. We're in good shape. You can come down here and get some shut-eye.
Heaven only knows who's in command.
The unmanned vessel. There's nobody out here. There's probably nobody or anything within a mile. You can be down below and just go by the sound if you're offshore. It starts rattling, just give it a tug, hold it for 5 seconds, let go back to doing whatever you want to do. You can literally be anywhere as long as you got this rope. This is my favorite place on the boat. I can run everything from right here pretty much. Well, I mean, once I get it all set up, I just need to run the main sheet up here. But I can reach my jib sheets from here. I got my halyards right there. It's kind of like a center cockpit boat. The main thing is getting yourself off that tiller. And that's what this bungee cord rope trick does. I mean, I hardly ever go sailing without it. I need to tie this off. I need little cleats everywhere on this boat for different places, wherever I'm at. If I just want to sit down and... Pretty easy. You get it dialed in and you can hang out with your navionics or your music or whatever you want. This is a part of the bay I hardly ever go to. Kind of upper Galveston Bay. It gets narrow. But I want to kind of run out to the channel and then run beside the channel, the Houston Ship Channel, south to Redfish Island. I think it'll be a perfect, it'll be kind of on the nose actually, but we'll make it work, we'll make it work. You can be hands-free. Balance your sails, get everything kicking. You're good to go. Because you have everything you want down here, you know. Got your drinks, got your food, you're out of the wind, out of the sun. And like right now I need to go to port a little bit, so I just pull on this line right here for about 5 seconds. Let it go and I'm good. It's kind of like if you have lane assist on your car, it'll just kind of track the lane and then ask you to, hey, you know, you mind driving? Touch the steering wheel, let me know you're here. Kind of the same thing. Hey, put you back on track a little bit. There's a learning curve to sailing, so the earlier you start, the more time you have to gain an understanding of how a sailboat works, some yacht design, and gain experience and develop the skills you need, like boat handling, learn some navigation, learn some weather and tides, and it doesn't hurt to learn how to work on boats and do maintenance. I used to dead reckon everything around here, you know, going, oh, I haven't spilled my coffee, holy cow. Look at that. I got my Bucky's coffee here. I've been sailing for about an hour, and that's Bucky. Take care of you. But we used to have to dead reckon our way to Galveston, you know. We'd do it in the middle of the night. We've done it in the middle of the night. Not recommended. Okay. Now the wind has changed, so we gotta do something here. We're gonna actually get to work. Spilling coffee. Okay, we gotta build up some speed. And get ready to come about. Don't forget you got your legs, you got your feet. Sailors need more than 2 hands. Like right now. Alright, prepare to come about. Hold up. Don't spill the coffee. Another reason to buy a sailboat sooner than later is that you're not getting any younger. Easy as that. You're going to want to be young enough to enjoy the adventure that you're going to find on any lake, bay, gulf, or ocean you're near. You should buy a sailboat because the challenges that you face help you to grow mentally and you get to learn what you're made of. Oh no! Like a telephone pole. There's a piling covered in barnacles. Glad I saw it. I probably would have hit it. Absolutely, probably would have hit it. But It would have hopefully just been a bump, but who knows. If there's one floating piling, maybe there's more. Kind of crazy how much faith we put in these little craft. Maybe that's why we get so bonded with our boats. We'll get her back up on a gallop. There's a cool boat out here. It's got black sails, fully roached main. That is so cool. It's got something fast. So we're gonna chase it down. That's what I always do. I'm normally out here by myself, it seems like. If anybody comes out to sail during the week, I chase them down just to have somebody close by, another boat to look at, I guess. Here comes a big ship. I wish we could have been out there. Starting to see some white caps, so that's 12 knots of wind right there. Nobody around. Sailing just has a way of changing your perspective of the world. Every time I go sailing, it's like a vacation. And it kind of reestablishes what's really important. You know, like a good tack. I want to see some dolphins today.
Bottlenose dolphins travel in pods of up to 8 individuals.
We'll head over to where I saw them last Sunday. We had two right off the stern here playing with us.
Sailing is definitely a unique lifestyle. I'm out here nearly all alone on Texas' largest bay, Galveston Bay. Covers 600 square miles. It's located next to Houston, Texas, where the metro area is home to nearly 7 million people. And most of the boats that come out here hail from Clear Lake, which has the highest concentration of boats in Texas and the third highest concentration in all the United States. The Clear Lake area has 19 marinas and over 7,000 boat slips. But here I am, with a place to myself and all alone.
Prepare to come about.
Feel like you're getting pulled every different direction and wondering if you want to spend the money to get out on the water? Then consider this. Now may be a good time to buy a small sailboat because they hold their value. So buy the right small sailboat for the right price and don't put too much in it, just put miles on it. And as far as operational cost, what could be lower? I use my outboard motor for about 10 minutes to get me out on the bay and about another 10 minutes to get me through the channel and back to the berth. That's probably about a half a gallon. When I'm out here, sometimes I think it's cool to think about Jesus and his apostles sailing the Sea of Galilee. And I looked it up. The Sea of Galilee is only 64 square miles. It's like 13 miles from north to south and
8 miles from east to west.
maximum depth of 157 foot. In 1986, during a drought, they found an ancient Galilee boat
Dated to the 1st century AD.
It measured to be about 30 foot long with an 8-foot beam. They found it on the north shore of the Sea of Galilee in Israel. The boat had sank, probably a bad through haul. The fact of the matter is, the sooner you buy your first sailboat, get out on the water and start sailing, the more memories you'll make. Then if you can pass what you learned about sailing on to the next generation, it'll be part of your legacy. Because you never forget who taught you how to sail. But it's not quite time to hand over the tiller to the next generation. No, not yet.
I've just had the best day out here. The wind's been building a little bit all day, then it's going to drop off this evening. What it usually does. But yeah, it's nice.
Stay tuned for the upcoming jib downhaul video. I got the jib down with the downhaul, but it wasn't pretty. The hanks are so worn that they have deep grooves to the shape of the forestay, and they just don't slide up and down easily. So I had to kind of raise it, lower it, raise it, lower it, raise it, lower it, and work it down. But with my other sails with better hanks, it works much better. What's that sound you hear, you may ask? No, it's not my propeller cavitating. It's my propeller ventilating. It's actually the biggest problem this boat has, in my opinion. I've had it in some big waves, and the prop is just way out of the water for like a whole second, and you lose all kinds of steam. Yeah, this Galveston Bay, it gets pretty rough. I've had it out here in some big waves, and the boat propeller doesn't contact the water well at all. What would the Com-Pac 23 be like if it had an outboard motor well?
All right, got the motor on and the mainsail down. Not always pretty, but I get it done. It was the perfect day on the bay. You couldn't get any better weather than this. 76 degrees, 12 knot winds, gusting to 18, just perfect. We're rolling in with the waves.
At this location, we experience some reflection. That's where the wave hits the land and then comes back at you. So it makes for a very steep wave.
See how choppy this is? Got the tide going out, the waves coming in. See, it's a mess. You do not want your engine failing here.
One of the best parts of sailing is the sense of achievement. I mean, what a great feeling to get back and step on the dock after a wild ride. You know that you just did what thousands of people wish they could have done on this beautiful Wednesday afternoon. And if you have a small, low-maintenance, easy-going sailboat, you can just get her back, make fast, and walk away. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe. Thanks for supporting real content creators. I'll see you next time.
Tried to find you and face my fears. Yes, I've been dreaming far away for that sunrise by the bay.
Small sailboat, big water.